everyone, and welcome to the Los Angeles Memorial Coliseum, where so many great events have unfolded over the years, and today this crowd is charged up for a big USC Trojans home game. This is not just a regular matchup. Battle of top 10 teams, two teams colliding early in the season. One team can make a strong statement about the season ahead. And we'll see the number 6 team in the country, the Colorado Buffaloes, taking on the third-ranked team, the USC Trojans. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Hermstreet. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. Buffaloes will kick this deep to get us going. And here's the return from inside the 5. And the returner brought down by that coverage team. Guys up front lined up. It's first down. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And that's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure. So we got the Big Ten versus the Big 12, two conferences that have been reshaped dramatically in recent years, Kirk. Always interesting to have these two leagues collide. It's an opportunity.
Yeah, and the Big Ten and the Big 12, they don't have a ton of history together, but they do have some history in recent years. Remember, Ohio State and Oklahoma had a home-and-home. Ohio State beat Oklahoma in Norman, and then the following year, remember Baker Mayfield planting the Oklahoma flag after they upset Ohio State in 2017, and that propelled them into a playoff berth. So there's no reason why a win like that on either side couldn't do the same.
It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, this is what I love to see from a defense is the linebackers are scraping, doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
Second down after that previous play. Quarterback drops back. They're going to test the secondary. Goes to his right side there for the completion. Tackle made after the completion.
Again, this is a really nice job here by the defense, keeping everything in front of them in that situation. Now they're rewarded with this 3rd and long. We'll see if they do the same thing here, or they're going to sell out and bring the pressure.
It's a deep throw down the right sideline. And he's got it down there inside the 35. Potentially a touchdown-saving tackle, but not before a long completion.
Oh, a huge play by this offense. A good throw, a nice accurate throw, but I think it's the run after the catch that really impresses me. And early in this game, you got to think they're going to continue to go back to him until this defense shows that they can.
They'll make it into the end zone. Touchdown, Trojans. Talk about a great way to start this game for setting the tone very early.
Yeah, sometimes it takes an offense a couple of drives to get comfortable. You can tell this unit came onto the field locked in and focused. No slow start at all for these guys.
They'll try to add the lead now in the PAT. And the PAT makes it 7-0 open score. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. It's an option look. Oh, the ball goes loose. Oh, and they pick it up. It's still a live ball.
Well, Just like running backs, quarterbacks, when they decide to pull the ball down and run, they've got to protect it. He left it out away from his body exposed, and it got knocked away. He's very fortunate he had a teammate who was able to get on top of it.
And they'll move the 6 on that one. It's a first down at the 42.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football... It puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
First down play call. How aggressive will it be? They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
I like the idea of mixing it up from time to time because he can't be too predictable. But the execution was a little bit off on this one. We're going to have to go back to the drawing board.
Here's the second down play. Change of pace, now looking to throw the football. Down goes the quarterback. It's a sack.
A lot of times we get caught up, Chris, in the one-on-one battles with the receivers and the DBs. Here's a great example up front, the offensive line and the defensive line. Who wins that battle? This time the defense wins it and they get the sack.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Caught quickly. That's a huge gain. Stop finally made it to 43.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on third down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
And the Buffalo's offense is on the move now. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. He'll earn the first down, but paid for it with a hard hit.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
And the Buffaloes begin a new series here, 1st and 10. And now the handoff. Mussini able to make the stop after a short gain.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front to line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's real.
And the ball to the ground. Now the defense has got it going the other way. And he's in the clear down the right side. End zone ahead. Touchdown, USC. On the scoop and score.
Oh, my gosh. That looked like a great play to receive. The football clearly made the catch. The ball's on the ground, and how about the defense? Instead of just bouncing on it, they had the presence of mind to pick it up and go the other way for a touchdown.
That's a move by the head coach using that challenge. Officials will reverse the call on the field and take a closer look. Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. Running play called on 3rd and short. And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Chris, textbook job by the defense, surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Now passing the field goal attempt, the offense on the field, go for it, 4th down. Looking to throw, it's Obunya. He's got it, enough for a first down. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Just great execution here on this 4th down to keep this drive alive. And what I love is the accuracy from the quarterback and a good job by the receiver knowing where that route needed to be able to catch the ball and pick up the first down.
On the handoff, they'll test the right side here. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Handoff heading left. Tackled at the 1-yard line. Couldn't quite get in, but an excellent run. The Buffaloes will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. First and goal, they'll try to run it in. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
What a job by this defense. They would simply not relent. Incredible effort.
Put up, second down and goal. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. Fights his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Buffs. So they reach the end zone after a marathon march. How about the execution in that drive, Kirk?
Well, I know a lot of times people get excited for the big plays. They're fun to watch. But what's impressive to me is an offense that can put together a long drive and then finally cap it off with a touchdown. That way you don't have to always rely on the big plays. That's a great drive.
Point after, not right through. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and he'll start at the 25. And here comes the USC offense back on the field. They were clicking last time. Great protection. The pitch and catch was solid. Right down for a touchdown. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Quarterback escapes the pocket. Slides down to avoid the tackle.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, in which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
Here's the handoff. They stop him, but it's a first down.
Boy, a thing of beauty, right, Chris? A USC running back picking up a first down on the ground, and they've got so many great backs, and probably as many as anybody when it comes to counting up individual stars. And we're going back to guys like Charles White and Marcus Allen, both won the Heisman Trophy.
And the runner brought down after just a short gain.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Second down, we're going to throw it. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time, and now third down coming up.
And you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. On the run here, lets it go. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. That's a solid gain to move the sticks as the first quarter clock winds down. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. It's a run to the left. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Makes the throw across the middle of the field.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between the quarterback and the receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. You've got a lot of time back there to throw the ball, and eventually that's going to cost you.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. On third down, he drops to throw. Junior steps up and makes an impact play.
Now they put that nickel defense, and I think that's the right call. You get more speed to be able to cover with those 5 defensive backs, and also allows that defensive line with that good coverage to get after the quarterback, as we see here.
Check out this decision. They're going to go for it on 4th and very long. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Deep ball caught inside the 10. Takes it all the way to the house. Touchdown, Southern Coughlin.
This is where having an accurate quarterback is so important. 4th down, critical situation. He puts that ball right on his receiver. What I love to see is he not only picks up that 1st down, but he's got the speed and the awareness to take it to the end zone for the touchdown.
PAT makes it a 7-point lead. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. And here's the fair catch by the return man. The Colorado offense is back out on the field. They scored a touchdown in their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Boy, this defense is strong up front. Linebackers are flying downhill, able to make plays against this run game. Now they get this offense to another 3rd down. Now you pressure that quarterback and try to build on the lead.
Offense will try to convert a 3rd and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. Bringing pressure. A sack on the play could not escape the pass rush.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
He's got some daylight turning on the speed. And the coverage team gets the returner to the ground. And the USC offense is back out on the field. The last drive, the passing game, very effective. Moved them right down the field. And the defense make adjustments. Brought down, but broken tackle to produce a solid game there.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on 1st down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Makes a quick grab. Breaking free at the 35. It's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a 1st down.
They're going to pick up the 1st down. Nice catch, but even a better throw to show that accuracy and efficiency from that quarterback spot. And my gosh, they have so many great quarterbacks over the years that played at USC. Go back to Carson Palmer, the year he won the Heisman. What a brilliant career he had for the men of Troy. Matt Leinart, look back to those Norm Chow offenses and the championships that Matt Leinart won. And, of course, more recently, Caleb Williams for Lincoln Riley, running and throwing and making throws just like that.
Back-to-back big plays. Defense is reeling. Set up 1st and goal now. And they're trying to punch it in here. He takes it in for the score. Touchdown, SC. So still early, but this offense beginning to build momentum and build the lead now.
As we've seen over the years, Chris, good teams know how to use the 1st quarter to establish the lead, the 2nd quarter to increase the lead, and the final half just to hold on to it. They're following that blueprint perfectly, widening the distance between them and their opponent before we even get to the locker rooms.
Extra point knocked right down the middle. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. And the Colorado offense is back out on the field. Last time was a quick in and out, and they get a drive going this time. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What's an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Offense will try to convert a 3rd and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up 4th down.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on 3rd down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big 4th down coming up.
Fired into a tight window and picked off. Going the other way, can they stop him? Touchdown, Trojans. Wow, what a play, defensive score.
How about the risky call here by this offense? I love that they're going for it on 4th down. Not so sure about the play call. The defense was not fooled at all. Steps in front of this throw for a nice touchdown.
And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. And the fair catch signaled for and taken. Here comes the Colorado offense back out on the field. It'll be interesting to see this quarterback can bounce back to a pick 6 in the last possession. Ball handed off. And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards. Well, the play is just blown up by the big fella in the middle for showing some quickness for his size.
Yeah, we know about his power, but how about his ability to penetrate there? And that's the quickest way to blow up a run game is that interior penetration. If you're able to break through the middle of that offensive line, then you can create a lot of havoc in the middle. This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Lucky for the junior quarterback that didn't get picked off.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
And the returner brought down by the coverage team. And the Trojans offense is back out on the field. This group has been clicking. They really built momentum. Can the defense make adjustments? Come up with a stop here. And he's going to float this one to the right side. Deep shot caught out of the 20. Touchdown, USC. No chance to catch it.
Well, that's a well-oiled machine right there. Everyone on this offense has been a star in their roles. And when they're rolling like this, it results in quick and positive results.
They'll try to add the lead now to the PAT. The extra point is good. Now it's a 4-touchdown lead, 35-7. Getting set to kick the ball off now. We'll call for the fair catch here. First down here. Time for one more play before the clock stops for the 2-minute warning. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. And it's good for a first down to the 36. So we've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense trying to get something going here and cut into this lead before halftime. So quickly, all the way up to the 36, and it's first down. Dropping back, it's Abunya. The pocket breaking down, and it's incomplete. He dropped the first down pass over the middle. So after the incompletion, it's second down. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Pass falls incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Makes a quick catch. He's not going to get the first down. It's fourth down now. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. Here we go. The coach rolling the dice. 4th and 1 in his own territory.
29 Philly. 2-9 Philly.
Here's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Inside the 40 now. Finally tackled at the 7. What a play. Sets up a 1st and goal now. And the Buffaloes looking to use the up-tempo offense here. Here's the handoff on 1st and goal. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
All right, 2nd down and goal now for this offense. And the quarterback dropping back. It's a quick grab. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
This is exactly what you want to see from the defense. Yeah, you give up the catch, but you're right there to be able to stop this receiver from making any yards after the catch.
Offense moving backwards here, a long way from the goal line now. They'll look to throw it on 3rd and goal. Pass caught. Can he get in? And he will score. Touchdown, Buffaloes. Now the all-important extra point. PAT is good. They cut into the lead. It's 35-14. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. Comes the USC offense back on the field. They've got to be pleased with their performance here in the first half. Let's see if they just play it cautious and get to the break in front. He's running out of time here. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. Slides to avoid the big hit. The offense will call a timeout. That's their 2nd of the half. The whole place right at midfield as the offense starts with a 1st and 10. And he drops back in the gun. He'll take a deep shot here. Caught near the goal line. And he's in. Touchdown, Southern California.
That's what makes this guy so dangerous as a wide receiver. He can catch the ball underneath, shake and bake and go by you, or use his speed to get around you and make a big play like this for a touchdown.
The extra point is good. They stretch the lead a little bit more. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with a touchdown. Now they kick off and hopes the defense can get a quick stop. Returner decides to fair catch this. And the Buffaloes offense is back out there on the field. They've got a choice here in the final minute. Do they get aggressive, try to cut into this lead, or play it safe and point toward the second half? Snags the quick throw. Football comes out. Defense recovers the fumble. Big takeaway.
You know, as wide receivers, we get enamored with their size and their speed and their versatility and their ability to make plays after the catch. But none of those things are more important than taking care of the ball. He makes the catch, but he doesn't secure the football, and it's a fumble.
So here we go. The first play of the drive. Less than a minute to play before halftime. First down, looking to throw the ball. Looks to the left, and it's complete. Tackle made at the 24-yard line. This offense really threatening now.
With that completion right there, this quarterback now has gone over 300 yards in this game. What a day.
Easy.
And looking to throw now on first down. And it's incomplete. Even on a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
We finally see a changeup from this defense. It has been a long game for this defensive coordinator. A lot of touchdown passes. They finally find a way to affect the timing between the quarterback and his receivers by getting pressure.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter.
Okay, ready?
Now it's second down here.
Cobra.
Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. And the QB will try again on 2nd and 10. Moving out of the pocket. On the move, but can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
There's a nice sack by this defense, something that they've been looking for. They've been on their heels most of this football game. That time they were able to get after the quarterback and bring him down. Let's see if that can provide a bit of a spark, see if they can get a little bit of momentum going their way.
The offense spends their final timeout of the half here to talk strategy. So with only a few seconds left in the half, out comes the field goal unit. This will be a 43-yard attempt. And he knocks that one right through. And that field goal, the final play of this opening half. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. Now they get set to kick it away. And the returner elects to fair catch it. No return. And the Colorado offense is back out on the field. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Receiver makes the catch, and they get him down after the completion.
Man-to-man coverage, you run the drag route, you prefer to get the ball downfield, but the matchup called for at least some positive yards underneath, and he makes a nice throw.
To throw, it's Abundant. And the junior able to get home with the sack.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. He's got an open man downfield, and it's caught. An effective play, good for a first down at the 35. And the Buffaloes come to the line to start a fresh set of downs.
Here we go.
They'll run it here. Gets into space at the 50. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. Tackled all the way down to the 25-yard line. Suddenly, they're in great position to get points.
How about setting the edge there on the right side of that offensive line? I wouldn't be surprised if they keep going back to the well, pounding it behind that right guard and right tackle and tight end, seeing what additional damage they can do.
The gain is 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
The Buffaloes are in the red zone.
6-9-1. Gators score. Ready.
And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. And that run produces a decent gain.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Just trucks through the defender. They finally corral him at the 1. And the Buffaloes hustle to the line to run the hurry up. And try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. He powers into the end zone. Touchdown, Colorado. And they'll set up for the PAT. And he knocks it right through. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the USC offense is back out on the field. Settled for a field goal last time out. Can they open things up on this possession? That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Got it.
A gain makes it second and medium.
Here we go.
From the shotgun, drops back. Catch made on the right side. Stop at the 36. That's good enough to move the sticks.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays. But the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
Ready, set.
Completion good for first down yardage for this offense.
Green 25. Ready.
They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. He's moving out of the pocket. Throws the ball away, but not before taking a hit.
Well, sometimes an answer for an offensive coordinator against a good pass rush is to move the launching point. Move the quarterback from one spot to another to affect the rhythm of the pass rush. That's not having any kind of impact at all on this defense. They're getting after this quarterback no matter where he is. They do a good job of it right here.
Solid run. Tackled at the 45-yard line.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here, and he's a good back. I'd love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
On the double.
Offense gets set up here. It's third down.
Razor. Let's go.
They'll try to run for the first down. Tackle, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
How impressive have these guys been up front today? Big third down, know what you need to do, get the first down, continue to hold on to that lead, continue to work clock, and get that much closer to securing a victory.
The Trojans look to keep this drive moving. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Oh, they've got him for a sack. A big play made by the junior.
Well, the defense would not be denied on this play. They come up with a sack. Quarterback really didn't have much of a chance at all. Lucky he just held on to the ball.
Ready.
This big guy's up front will have to regroup now. It's 2nd and 14.
Jackrabbit.
There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Lets it go quickly. Easy throw to a wide-open receiver downfield. Tackle finally made, but it's a huge gain. They'll spot it at the 34.
The defense does a nice job of forcing the quarterback here to be patient by playing zone. They run a crossing route. Defense is there, but not able to break up the catch.
From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Tackle made at the 21. This offense in great scoring position now.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of them.
Ready.
And the Trojans will have 1st and 10 here.
Set. Hut.
From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Scrambling, now he'll make the throw. And it's picked off. Threw it across his body and paid the price. Not much on the return, but the important thing, the takeaway, snuffs out the scoring threat. Big play.
Boy, this defense did exactly what they needed to do. Come up with a turnover here in the second half to get themselves back in the game. They get the interception, Now, can their offense come up with a way to cut into this lead?
Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
What makes a really good counterplay is selling it to the defense. You're going to go one way and then handing it off in the opposite direction. But if you don't sell it, you're just giving the defense more time to see what's going on. They can come up and make the tackle, just like you saw there.
It's an out route and catch made. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
I love how this quarterback is finding this slot receiver. Not only is he tough to handle, but it's what he's doing after the catch. He has such wiggle and quickness. He's tough to bring down, and you see more positive yards after the catch here.
Looking downfield, it's a Bunya. Receiver makes the grab, refusing to be brought down. Rips off a big gain all the way to the plus 43-yard line.
Well, the defense sits back in a zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a first down.
Big chunk play. This offense operating at peak efficiency. He'll hand it off. And the tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. There's a fastball, but it's intercepted.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half, and the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
Line getting set up. It's a first down play. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. And look at the speed there. They finally bring him down, but it's a nice gain. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. The back's got it. He's taken down, but that's a nice gain. Spot the ball now to 35.
You know, I'd say this run is pretty emblematic of what we've seen all day long. No matter what they've done on offense, the guys up front have controlled the line of scrimmage. They've given the quarterback time to throw. They've been able to run, really, whatever they wanted to. That's why the points are going up on the board. Right now, the psyche of this offense is we're in control, and we can do whatever we want whenever we feel like doing it.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Sideline catch made, but out of bounds short of the first down.
Boy, this receiver in the slot is giving this defense all kinds of problems. He has another catch on the day. You may want to adjust out, get out of your base, maybe try 5 or 6 defensive backs on the field, somebody that can match up more athletically against this slot receiver.
That's a good effort on the run, but the defense stops him just short of the marker. 4th down now. And the Trojans will come to the line looking to convert on 4th down. Needs a completion here on 4th down. Makes the catch, and the offense will keep this drive going. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down.
You know, they've got a lead here late in the game, and the play calling, I think, shows you how much confidence they have in this quarterback. He's had a pretty clean game today, and his decision to still throw the ball with the lead shows you that they believe he's going to make the right decisions and make accurate throws.
Touchdown, SC. This one is getting ugly.
That's another touchdown for these guys, and they have had a day that you dream about, whether it's the quarterback, the running back, the receivers, the offensive line. The entire unit has been dominant.
PAT is good as they build on this big lead. kickoff teams come on the field now to send this one away. Not an ideal kickoff as it heads out of bounds. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, that's what we call assignment football by the defense. It took away the back inside, and there's a perfect play to be able to stop an athletic quarterback on the option.
Send the back in motion. Trying to extend the play. It's a short completion of the tight end. Ball carrier tackled there.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get into the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback, and he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Quick throw. Catch made on the out route. Brought down to the 47, and that will move the sticks.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Dropping back. It's a Bunya. Pass is incomplete, but there's a penalty marker down. Might be roughing the quarterback. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. And the Buffaloes lining up here on 1st and 10. Takes the handoff, heads to the right. He picks up 9, so just short of the first down. 2nd and 1.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance at a really nice gain.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. They'll ride the back again here. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Well, depending on the temperament of the head coach, he's either turning to the bench and screaming, where in the heck was that all been? Or maybe he's just kind of keeping that to himself, thinking, all right, maybe this is something to build on. Maybe something positive can come out of this. You're going to have some bad games from time to time. We'll see how he gets his team ready in the future. That right there, yeah, that's what they've been looking for all game.
Tackled there by the defense. It's a 2nd and goal play for the offense. They'll try to power it in right up the middle. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
It's a nice play by this defense, and now you're thinking about 3rd down and goal from around the 5-yard line. You got a real shot to come up with a stop here, whether they run it or throw it. You get a stop here, maybe hold it 3 points.
Go over.
3rd and goal, they'll try to run it in. And the defense wraps him up.
How about that, Chris? They run the football here on 3rd down, almost pick up the 1st down. What it does, though, is gives them a much better chance if they decide to go for this and picking up that 1st down.
Remember, a field goal here doesn't do much. So on 4th and goal, they're going for the touchdown. Scanning the field. It's a Bunya. And it's caught. Touchdown, Buffs.
Well, you could tell that this play caller, the offense coordinator, he's thinking about the future. He wants to see how his quarterback and how this offense wants to compete when this game's out of reach. He's going to be very happy with the result of this play.
And the PAT is good. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. And he takes this from inside the 5. And the returner is brought down. First down here, the offense has time for one more play before the 2-minute warning. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. He'll take a deep shot here. The pass is intercepted. And he's got some open field ahead. And he's wrapped up after a solid return. And the Colorado offense is back out on the field. At this point, there's not much you can do except play for pride. The pickup is 7 yards. Now it's 2nd and 3.
Hey, where's that been the whole game? That's actually a nice run. It has been a tough day for this offense, but you know what? You love to see the offensive line and the running back still out there competing, trying to show the coaches that they're not worried about the score. They're going to go out and show their competitive spirit, and hopefully that will help them down the road.
Well, the incompletion, it sets up a 3rd down and 3. And they pick up the first on the ground. And they'll stop him just short of the marker. Good effort, but the defense holds. Now it's 4th down.
Chris, as this clock winds down, it has been a rough day for this offense. Just unable to get anything going. You hope they're able to go back, look at the film, try to learn from the mistakes, and come out the next week looking much better than they did today.
And he's throwing for it on 4th down. And it falls incomplete. A turnover on downs. A big play for this defense.
Well, that'll do it, Chris. This defense has played well the entire game. It's very fitting here on this 4th down play in the 4th quarter. Under 2 minutes to go, they step up again. Give them the game ball.
And the defense smothers him for no gain.
That's a great play all around by this defense. Your first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the 2nd and 3rd-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the 1st down. Cannot escape, and down he goes. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. They've converted both previous 4th down attempts, so why not try to make it 3 for 3? Offense looking to throw the ball. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Great defensive play on 4th down.
I really thought that this was going to work out, showing an aggressive approach here, going for it on 4th down. Looked to be there. They just weren't able to complete it.
First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Caught quickly. Receiver brought down after a short patient catch. That completion makes it 2nd and medium. Looking downfield, it's Abunya. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, and he doesn't hang on off the deflection there. He's going to bring up a 3rd down play. See if the offense can move and change off that incompletion. 3rd down, out of the shotgun. Makes a quick grab. And the game just good enough for a 1st down.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Pressure is coming. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football and brings up a 3rd down.
How about the defense today? They have played so well. I think the defensive coordinator put together a great plan. These kids clearly understood the scheme because they have been aggressive and attacking all game long.
Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on 3rd down.
Boy, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back. And I think one thing about this is you wonder where you go from here. You're hoping to make a play or two to give yourself a belief that things can get better, but it's just been a disastrous day for the offense.
The choice to go for it doesn't pan out this time. First down here for this offense. Takes the ball and heads to the left. In the clear at the 25. And he'll pick up the first down, stopping at 27. So this one is tucked away. Time for victory formation. There's the snap, then he just takes a knee. So that's now back-to-back wins, Kirk, over quality.